All right, it is time. It's time for piano. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's Christmas Eve. Yay! We're going to be learning Silent Night today, and it's perfect for beginners. So I hope you have your music and you're ready to learn with me, okay? Now you know, we have a couple things to do before we get started. If you could like and share this video, that would be really helpful. Helps me reach even more people. If you want to subscribe on YouTube, right? That helps me too, right? And it gives you a chance to look back at any of the lessons that I've already done. You can rewatch them as necessary, okay? And the last thing, of course, is go ahead and join my Discord server, right? So we're moving off of Facebook at the end of this month. That's in a week. So make sure that you join the Discord. That way you can keep up with everything about my studio, okay? Let's get started. I'm very excited. Now, I've printed my music, all right? And I always put them in these file folders, right? It's very convenient. I tape it in there and then I write the name of the song on the tab, okay? So, there's my music, all right? I'm going to put it right here. You notice that Silent Night, this arrangement is only 2 lines long. It's not even that long. So once you know these first 2 lines, you can play as many verses of Silent Night as you would love to do, okay? So, couple things to talk about before we get into the actual music, okay? The time signature of this piece is 3/4 times. So we're only going to be counting up to 3, okay? So that's a good thing, right? We also have a moderate tempo. It's not going to be too fast and it's not going to be too slow either, right? If you envision, Mary with baby Jesus, it's not going to be anything crazy loud. It's not going to be super quiet either, though. But think of it like a lullaby, right? It's a moderate tempo, and it's nice and soft, right? Not too loud and not too quiet. Mezzo piano is what's written, all right? So, and we're also in C major, okay? So we don't have any accidentals, right? No sharps, no flats, okay? So that's good. That's really, really good. That means that we're going to learn this piece and it's going to feel really great after we do that, okay? Now, let's move on. We've got to learn each hand separately to start, okay? So let's start with the right hand. The right hand is awesome, all right? It is actually going to begin on a G in the treble staff, but we're not going to use the typical finger that we typically use for a G in the treble staff. We're actually going to be using a finger 3, okay? So let's take a look at this first section. I'm going to switch to piano view so that you can follow along with the fingers. I'm going to be saying my note names as I play, all right? Yay, here we are. You like my dress? I've got my Christmas tree dress on again, huh? Okay. So like I mentioned before, we're going to be looking at that first note that's written, and we actually have a G. It's going to be a finger 3 on that G, okay? I will be saying the note names as I play, all right? So listen extra carefully, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, ready, and play. G, A, G, E, 2, 3. G, A, G, E, 2, 3. Now we're stretching up, finger 5 onto D. D, D, skip to B, 2, 3, then C. C down to G with the finger 2, 2, 3. Let's keep going. Finger 3 on A. A, C, B, A, G. A, G, down to E, 2, 3. And that pattern repeats itself again. We have our finger 3 on A, 2, A, up to C, B, A, G, A, G, to E. 2, 3. Now we're going to stretch really high up here. You see my finger 3? We have it up here on this D, okay? Let's start there. D, 2, D up to F. D, B, then C. 2, 3. Skip up to E. 2, 3. Now we have a finger shift here. Finger 5 on C now. C, G, E, G, F, D, C. 2, 3 with a tie. 2, 3. Okay. Yes. How did you do? Was it tricky? I bet it was a little tricky, okay? And don't let that be a huge problem for you, because as we work out these tricky measures and these tricky sections between the fingers, it will make a lot more sense, okay? Now, the tune of Silent Night is a traditional German Christmas carol written by Franz Gruber, okay? In German, it's called Stille Nacht. It's a great, beautiful piece, and we're very lucky that we're able to play this here today. So let's go over the right hand melody once again, but this time I'm going to say my finger numbers, okay? And I really want you to pay attention to how I'm stretching some of those fingers and switching them as well, okay? Keep up with me. You can do this, okay? All right, let's switch. Awesome. Oh, and if you're joining me, go ahead and say hi, because I'm here spending my Christmas Eve with you guys, my favorite piano learners. Okay, so let's find that G again. It's right here. All right. Now, I said we're going to be starting with a finger 3, okay? Let's see how this goes with finger numbers, okay? I'm going to count off. 1, 2, 3, ready, and play. 3, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3. Again, 3, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now stretch up to finger 5 on D. 5, 5, 3 on B. 2, 3. Now 4 on C. 4, 4. Stretch 2 to G. 2, 3. Now 3 on A. 3 up to 5. 4, 3, 2. 3, 2, stretch down to 1 on E. 2, 3. Same pattern. 3 on A. 3 up to 5. 4, 3, 2. 3, 2, stretch to 1 on E. 2, 3. Now big stretch here. Finger 3 on high D. D. 3 up to 5. 3, 1, 2 on C. Skip up to 4 on E. Very good. Now pinky on C. C, 5, 3 on G, 2 on E, 4 on G, 3 on F, 2, and then 1 on C. 2, 3, and tie, 2, 3. Very good. Little by little, it's going to get easier, okay? Now, if you need to write down those finger numbers, circle some of those notes, feel free to do so. This is your music, okay? Anything that's going to help you learn it and feel more comfortable reading the music, you absolutely take that time and that leisure to do it, right? Whatever's going to help you feel better about it, okay? I think overall, since the melody is so familiar for many of us, it helps to be able to hear it in our heads as we're trying to plink out those notes, okay? Now, if you need to go back and rewatch some of this, remember, all of this is going to be up on YouTube after this lesson. So you can go back and watch it as many times as you need, okay? Excellent. Well, we're making a lot of good progress with that right hand. I think we should take a look at the left hand now. What do you say? Yes. Hi, Michelle. I see some friends are finally commenting. This makes me so happy. I love it when I see people online while I'm teaching because it like motivates me to do like an amazing job and have fun and be silly. Okay, let's get back to the music. Let's take a look at the left hand now. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised at how much of a recognizable and a pattern that you'll be able to repeat, right? It's something very cool to be able to do. So let's switch to the left hand and I will switch to piano view. All right. Yay! All right, so we are here. Now our left hand, we're very lucky because our left hand is actually going to start in our C position. You know the C position that we know really well. We've got our pinky left hand, finger 5 on C, bass clef, and our thumb, finger 1 on the G in the bass clef, okay? Now you'll notice that the first chord for the right hand consists of a C, finger 5, E, finger 3, and a G, finger 1, but we're going to play it all at the same time. This is called a block chord, and it's tied. So let's see how that sounds. Very cool. So let's try this again. We're going to count now. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, tie, 2, 3. Oh, we get to do it again. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and tie, 2, 3. Uh-oh, now we got to move our hand. Now don't let that freak you out though. We're going to shift our pinky 5 onto this D. We're going to put our finger number 2 on the G. And then our thumb is going to stretch up to the B, okay? So that's the next chord in our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th measure. Ready? Very nice. Tie, 2, 3. Ooh, and then it shifts again. So here we go. We're here, but now we're going to shift our pinky up to E. Then our finger 3 is going to take the place of that 2 on G. And your thumb will stretch up now to the middle C. 2, 3, and tie, 2, 3. Excellent! Now, the very next chord is an F major 1 chord. So all we're going to do is shift our 3 up to an A and our pinky up to the F to where we play F, A, C together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and tie, 2, 3. Oh, I think we know the next chord. It looks like the C major chord we started with. So I'm going to shift my hand whoop, all the way back down and play my C, E, G. 2, 3, and tie, 2, 3. Back up to the F chord. So let's put that pinky on the F, shifting our hand back up. There it is, F, A, C. 2, 3, and tie, 2, 3. Ooh, back to the 1 chord for the C major. 1, 2, 3, and tie, 2, 3. Okay, so the third measure on the second line, we're going to be doing that pinky on our D, finger 2 on G, and our finger 1 on this B. Let's hear it again. 1, 2, 3, tie, 2, 3. And then we shift up again. Pinky on E, replace finger 2 with the finger 3 on your G, and then your finger 1 on a middle C. 1, 2, 3, tie, 2, 3. Back down to the finger 1, or the C major triad. Here we are. 2, 3. Now back up to that second chord. So you've got your pinky on D, 2 on G, and 1 on B. 2, 3. Then back to a C major. 2, 3. Now it looks like you have a super low note to end this whole thing. So you're going to play a low C, okay? Look where I put my pinky. Way down here. Let's hear it. Ooh, that sounded kind of cool. It's nice and low. Very good. All right. Yes. Let's like shake our hands out a little. Good work on those left-hand chords. Yes. You're doing an amazing job. Oh, and it's going to sound so pretty when you can finally do it hands together. I can hear it now. Everybody's playing Silent Night. It's so wonderful. All right. Well, let's see if we can play through the left hand again without so much explaining, okay? All I'm going to do is say shift when the chord change happens, okay? So pay close attention to those notes and those fingers if you wrote them in, okay? You can do this. I know you can. All right, switch to the piano view. Here we go, left hand. All right, I'm beginning with that finger 1 on my G, below middle C. We're in C position. Pinky's on my C. All right, I'm going to count off. All I'm going to say is the word shift. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, ready, and play. Shift. 2, 3, shift. 2, 3, tie, 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 2, 3, shift. 3, shift. 2, 3, shift. 2, 3, shift. 2, 3, shift. Beautiful. Very nice. Okay, it's getting to be really good. It's getting to be nice. I know. Okay. The anticipation is growing, yes, for sure. Now, there's something I actually want to talk about because the arrangement that we've got of Silent Night has block chords in the left hand, right? They're very like blocky, right? But guess what? You have all of the notes there if you want to try to do it with broken chords instead. Yes. So playing notes melodically instead of harmonically. Now, my adult beginner students will know exactly what that means, playing block chords and broken chords, right? So in order for you to break a chord, you will be playing each note individually. I'm going to play it for you so you can hear the difference, okay? It's pretty awesome. I actually prefer this. So we can call this Izzy's version. All right, switching to piano view. Let's see how it goes. Ooh, it sounds like someone else likes broken chords too. Okay, so we're going to start in the same position for the left hand, right? But take a look at what I do. 1, 2, 3, ready, and play. Each note individually played. They're still the same makeup. Shift. Beautiful. Isn't that nice? Up, shift again. Very cool. Shifts up to F. Stretch down to C. Isn't it nice? Back to F. And stretching back down to C. To the next chord. Very special sounding. Then up again. Beautiful. Stretch down to C. To the next chord. Then C. Stretch all the way down to low C. Ooh, I told you it was nice. Yeah, it's like a different feel. Doesn't it feel different? It's like you can be a little bit more delicate with it. And if you even want to get fancier, you can mix and match block and broken chords. That's only if you really want to get fancy. I mean, it's like Mary and the baby Jesus, not like he might already be sleeping at this point, right? We don't know. We can pretend. But either way, you can turn it into your own version, right? If you want to mix up those block and broken chords with the left hand, you can totally do that, okay? Now, I want to play this song hands together for you, but I want to do sort of like an Izzy twist to it. Of course, you know I have to. We can't just do it like as written. So the first time I play it through, I'm going to play it just how it is here on the paper, okay? But I'm going to add a repeat sign, okay? Now you know the repeat sign means you're going to play it a second time. But on the second time through, I'm going to do two things. I am going to do broken chords in the left hand, and I'm going to play both hands an octave higher. It's going to sound really pretty, I promise. So that's cool, and I think you might really enjoy it. The only note that's going to be played as written on the second time is going to be that super duper low C at the bottom at the end, okay? I think you'll like it. If you like it, if you love it, like, give me a bunch of thumbs up and give me, like, some hearts and emojis and stuff. Because, like, this is my imagination. Like, I'm envisioning this scene in my head. And I feel like that interpretation of the song is more accurate. So, I'm going to play hands together now, okay? Now, I'm reading here that Corinne likes the broken chords. I love the broken chords too, Corinne. See, you and I are like, we're on the same wavelength. We get each other, right? So let's play this version hands together with a repeat and an octave higher. Here we go. Follow along if you can, but if you can't, that's okay too. All right, you just keep practicing. You're going to get there. All right, here we are. 1, 2, 3, ready, and play. I told you it was pretty. Wasn't that nice? Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. There's a reason why that's like so many people's favorite Christmas carol. It just really makes you just feel so wonderful, right? It makes you happy. It makes you smile. Sometimes it makes you cry a little bit too. I'm getting a little teary-eyed too. It's just one of those pretty songs, and I'm glad that I was able to teach this song to you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it. It just makes me smile. So I'm really happy that I could do this with you today. Oh yay, Catherine's on. Oh, it's so nice. It's so wonderful to see so many people on watching. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. It was fun. I love these like impromptu, like fun ones. So if you love this lesson, if you love what I'm doing, please share. Go ahead and like the video and share it with everybody. And if you need to go back and rewatch these sections that are tricky for you, if you need to do finger numbers or some note name review, just watch it again when it's uploaded onto YouTube, okay? I love it when I see comments on YouTube too. It makes me really smile and happy. So, happy holidays to everybody. Don't forget to subscribe. Merry Christmas, and just be blessed during this season. I know it's really tricky with everything going on in the world today, but just know that you're loved, and you make me so happy, and that you are important and you matter, okay? Have a lovely evening. Take care, everybody. Bye.